So I'm doing a drugstore look today. It's this look. I actually wanted to do this tutorial because a lot of the times when you're watching tutorials on YouTube, there are a lot of high-end products that you might not have. So I wanted to do something that's more mainstream that you can find at the drugstore or Target or Walmart or wherever. And the whole face is done with drugstore products, and I really hope you guys like it. If you want to see a certain look or if you have any ideas, post them in the comments below. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. So what I'm starting off with is my e.l.f. primer. It's a poreless primer. I'm going to put that all over my skin and really kind of just cover everything so that my foundation is nice and flawless. Working really more from the middle down. I want to make sure all the hairs lay down as well. What I'm going to do now is put my concealer underneath my eyes. It's an e.l.f. High Definition Lifting. It's new, so I wanted to try it out in this video. And of course I'm covering my under eyes, my cheeks, and dancing all at the same time using my beauty blender. I'm just working that into the skin. Really making sure that I'm covering everything, all the redness and dark circles. Now I'm going to use my number 7 matte, beautifully matte foundation. I'm going to put that on the back of my hand. I use about 1.5 pumps when I do this. And I'm using a flat foundation brush. I'm just working that all over the skin where I haven't put the concealer. So I'm still just working that into any other redness that I see, making sure everything is even and covered. And I'm putting it a little bit on my lids too, so that it doesn't leave any lines. Now I'm taking my beauty blender and just really making sure that all of this is nice and blended out, so I have more of an airbrush finish. Down the neck, through the cheeks, on the eyes. You know the drill. Now I'm taking my Makeup Revolution, a 1-stick blush. It's a 1-stick blush, and this one's in Matte Malibu. I really love this just because it's so easy to use. It blends out beautifully, and you really don't need too much product to get the nice contoured look you're looking for. So also, you get quite a bit of coverage, and it's really easy to blend. So I'm using a round top kabuki to really just get this into the hollows of my cheeks and blend that out so that there's no harsh lines. I'm really working this on the jawbone and also working it through the hairline as well to make my forehead look a little smaller. Down my nose, contouring, all of that, and you can see how easily it blends out. It's got such a great texture to it, and if you wear cream contour, this is definitely the way to go. And they've got all different colors on the website. They've got pink, and they've got like more of the dark hues, mauvey colors. It's great. So now I'm using the cool e.l.f. Quad, and this is like a matte bronzer and a highlight all in one. I'm using that white shade just to set my under eyes. I really love this palette. $3 at the drugstore or at Target, I'm sorry, and it really does just set that makeup. It lasts all day. It doesn't have any kind of glitter or glisten to it, so you're gonna get a really beautiful set with this. So what I'm doing now is just making sure that I have that all pulled up towards my temples so that everything is nice and settled. I'm gonna take a big brush, and it doesn't have a name on it, but it's been riding with me forever, and I'm just making sure all those harsh lines are taken out. I don't want this to be crazy contoured, so I'm just going to do a little bit with that brush. Now I'm taking that same palette, and I'm taking an angled brush and just setting that contour I just did. I really don't want it to move, and I really want to make sure that my hollows of my cheeks are defined, but they're not overly contoured. And just using this angled fluffy brush from Sigma is awesome. This does the job. It's just big enough to really get into those hollows of your cheeks and maybe the jawline, and just really give you that beautiful contour that you're looking for without overly doing it or making it get everywhere. And we're doing the hairline as well. And we'll be doing the jawline too. And just really blending right there, just really blending it out, making sure that fluff is taken care of because nobody likes to have a double chin, especially me. Alright, so I'm taking the e.l.f. Gold Bronzer palette, and this palette is beautiful. I don't use it for contour. I actually just use all of it and I mix it all together in the same brush and use it as a highlight and a cheek color. In this case, I really love this palette. I've had it forever. I had it before the Cool palette came out. I've had it before e.l.f. was ever really a thing. It's about 5 years ago when it first came out. It's a little bit bigger than what they produce now. This is my Hard Candies Sunburst. And it is a ombre blush. This is so pretty. It's so glittery and it does sneak up on you, so a little goes a very, very long way. Dabbing it is probably the best way, like I'm doing now, to do this because it tends to really pack on that color and you don't really realize how much you have on until it's too late. So I do a real gentle hand and I kind of just pat it on first, and then I'll go through and kind of do circular motions and work it into my contour. So this is the e.l.f. Eyelid Primer, and I'm going to put that all over the eyes. I feel like I'm going really faster, sorry guys. And I'm going to put that all over the eyes. I use a lot of eyelid primer, I'm just now realizing, but I really like it to be nice and covered, and I don't want to feel like I have any splotchy parts, so I really get that in there. But yeah, I also am now going to use the NYX eyebrow pencil and taupe, and I'm going to use that for my eyebrows. I have pretty decent shape eyebrows, and they're pretty nicely arched, so I don't really have to do too much to kind of get that look. But what I like to do is use this pencil to really define the shape, and then I'll go back in with the spoolie, which I'll be doing next, and really just kind of cleaning that up, making sure that all of that is nice and blended through so it's no harsh color. And then my boyfriend calls me. Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
What are you up to?
Putting on my makeup.
You doing a video?
Yeah. I'm talking to you too.
You gonna leave this part in?
Maybe. Probably. Well, that was fun. So now I'm taking my Smashbox brush. It's a ponytail brush with my Sex Bomb from NYX, my Sex Bomb palette from NYX, sorry, in that gray color. And I'm going to be working that into the socket bone and really just using that as a transition color. I'm only using this palette for this look today because I really wanted to make sure it was, you know, all drugstore and it was all affordable makeup that, you know, you didn't need a ton of brushes or a ton of product to use. So I'm using windshield wiper motions, and then I'm going to go back through and kind of blend it out just a little bit again. And I love this brush for this particular look. So now I'm using a flat, stiff brush, and I'm using the very lightest color in this palette, and I'm using it as a brow bone highlight. And I'm just going to use that ponytail brush again to kind of blend that out so there's no harsh lines. And this whole look is all about blending, I can tell you that. So we've got that done, and now we're going to be moving on after my little dance breakdown to the black color. So this is really, really black. I didn't realize in this palette or with NYX eyeshadows in general that they are so pigmented when it comes to the darker colors. So I learned the fallout, that was nice. And then what I'm doing is taking this ponytail brush and using it as kind of like an eyeliner, and I'm going to just smudge all of this out. This color is just really, really, really densely pigmented, so you got to be really careful with this black. I didn't realize until, you know, I was winging it, and then it got a little crazy and out of control, but we work with it, you know what I mean. So blending, 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 making sure it's kind of brought up into the inner or the outer V and into my crease. Just making sure it's all nicely blended out. Now I'm taking the middle color, the glitter color, and that's going to be the eyelid color. And we're going to do that and make sure everything is blended again. And I know you're not supposed to tug on your eyes, but I do it anyway. But you guys have seen this before in all my videos. And I'm taking that ponytail brush again in the black. And I'm going to just pull it underneath my eyes on that lower lash line. And I'm a kind of person that hates their eyeshadow application until I get the lashes and the mascara and the eyeliner on, and then it looks awesome. But, you know, we all have those days. This just happened to be mine. So this is a fan brush that I got from a Michael's or some sort of like a Joann's, and it's actually a painting brush. But I took a class and they had this brush, so I had to run out and get it immediately. And this thing works so well. I love this brush. And this is the Palladio's eyeliner that I love. It's liquid, and again, I pull because I can't do it without having to pull my eyelid. I'm going to regret that later on in life, I guarantee it, but for right now, it works for me. And I love this eyeliner, the felt tip. It's perfect. And gives you that perfect little wing that you're looking for. Just, again, going from the outer to the inner corner. And then on the other eye, I go from the inner to the outer corner, which I don't know why, but it works. Now I'm using the Telescopic mascara. I love the brush on this mascara. It just really gets into the lower or the eyelash line, and it doesn't leave a ton of goop. It doesn't clump up on you. It just is really, really pretty. And I'm going to use this on the upper and the lower lashes. If you don't try this, if you have other recommendations, please let me know. Put it in the comment section because I would love to know what you use for your lower lash line mascara. Because this one works really well because it's got a really thin brush, but I'm sure there's other stuff out there that's better. So this is Rimmel's new Chubby Sticks. I've got about 3 or 4 different colors. This is the first time I'm using this color. I love it. I'm going to link the color in the bar below so you guys know what I'm using. This color is just really pigmented, and it's like a balm. It's not like a lipstick, and it doesn't feel sticky at all, and it doesn't dry my lips out like the Revlon ones do. It's really great. Yeah, thumbs up to that. Alrighty, so I'm just taking a brush really quick with a little bit of concealer from NYX and making sure that I've got some nice lines so there's no, you know, mishap with the lips here. Gotta make sure they're on point. Alright, now I'm just setting it with my e.l.f. setting spray, and didn't realize that it like sprays out like crazy. Yeah, there it is. Just too much. Anyways. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Thumbs up this video. Please subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks.